Hello dear students. Today's lesson is about place value. If we have a number like 9,354 and we need to write the place of each digit in this number. As we know, we start from the right hand side and this is called the ones. And next is 50, so 5 is the tens. Then 3, as we said, it is 300, so it is the hundreds. And what about the 9? It is the thousands. So 9,354. If you look here on this place value chart, we see that the ones period is divided into 3 stages or 3 positions: the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. So here is the ones, tens, and the hundreds. So this is for the ones period. After the ones period comes the thousands period, and it's also divided into 3 places as well: ones, tens, and hundreds. So ones here means 1,000, and 10 means 10,000, and 100 means 100,000. Also, this applies for the millions period. It's also 1 million, 10 millions, 100 millions, and also for the billions, which is 1 billion, 10 billions, 100 billions, and for the trillions as well. We are only going to talk about the millions and thousands in this video. So, as we see here in this number, we have the 354. This is in the ones place or in the ones period, and the 9 is 9,000, so it is 9,000. So, if we want to write it, if we have another number like this, 10654 how do we read this one? As we know, the first 3 digits to the right, this is called the ones period, and here is the ones, tens, and hundreds. Also for the 4, the 654, which is 654, also it is 100, tens, and ones, and this is for the thousands place value. Very good. And the last period here is for the millions, and also this is the 1 million, and this is the 10 million. So if we need to read it, we will read it like this. This is 10 million, so it is 10,654,321. So if we have a number, again, 23, how do we read this number? Again, try to do it by yourself. The first 3 digits to the right is the ones, and the other 3 digits are for the thousands, and this is ones, tens, hundreds, ones, and tens. So to read it or to write it, we write it here. For the 4 is the ones, and the 6 is the tens, and the 5 is the hundreds, 3 is the ones, and 2 is the 10,000. So it is 23,564. This is called the standard notation or standard form for the number. So the standard form for any number is how we write it in digits like this. This is number 1. This is the first form. There is another 2 forms. The second form is called word form. And the word form is how we read it or how we write it. So as we said here, this number is read as 23,564. So by the same way, we will write it in words like this: 23,564. 164. So this is called the word form of this number. If we go back here in this number, how do we write it in word form? We can write it as 10,654,321. The third form is called the expanded form. Expanded form. If we have an example like this, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is read as 564,321. How do we write it in expanded form? Expanded form means we write each digit by its place value. So to do this by an easy way, we write like this, the place value of each one above it. So this is the ones, this is the tens, and this is the hundreds. And remember, this is for the ones period. The other three digits are ones, tens, and hundreds, but this is for the thousands period. Now, to write it in expanded form, we will start from the left-hand side digit. So the first one is 500,000. So I will write it like 500 and 1,000. This is the first one. Plus. So we have to write plus between each digit and the other one. 610,000, and 610,000 means 60,000. Plus 4,1,000, so this means it is 4,000. Plus 3,100, so it is 300. Plus 2 tens, so it is 20. Plus 1 ones, and it's only 1. And this is called the expanded form of the number. If we have an example here, like 621,054, how do we read this? So I want to write number 1, the standard form. The standard form, I said that the standard form is the same like this one. So the standard form is 621,054. Number 2, what is the word form? Yes, the word form is how we read it or how we write it. So it is, as we said, we read it as 621,054. To make it easy for you, you have better to write the place value above each one. So the place of 4 is ones, tens, hundreds, and ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So this is the thousand and this is the ones. Now it's easy to write it in word form. It's 600,000. So I will start writing here 600,000. 20,000. So I will erase this one. I will not write 600,000 because it's not only 600,000, it's 621,000. So it is 600 21,000. And how many here are the ones? It's only 54, so I will write just 54 because I don't have hundreds here. So this is the word form 621,054. The last thing is I want to write is the expanded form. So the expanded form, as we said, we will write each digit by its place value. So the 6 here is 100,000, so I will write 600,000 plus 2 10,000, so it's 20,000 plus 1 1,000, so it is 1 100,000 plus 0, 100, so I will not write 0, just ignore it because it is just 0. And the 5 10, so it is 50 plus 4 ones, which is 4. Now if I have a number like this, 210974, it's 210,974. If I underline the 9 here and I ask you what is the place value of the number 9, so the place value for the number 9 is, I can get it by just writing the place of each digit above it here. Again, ones, tens, hundred, ones, tens, hundred. This is for the thousand and this is for the ones. Now if I ask you what is the place value for 9, you will just say it is 900 ones, so it is 900. And what is the place value, for example, for the 2? So what is the place value for the 2? You look here on the places here, it is 200,000, so you will answer 200,000 like this. Hope you understood the place value, and to the next video for the place value with decimals and rounding. And please subscribe and like my video. Thank you.